Like he's somebody, unlike many other people that have grabbed me in the ring and I've thought, oh my goodness, like this is a dangerous individual. I got to be on my toes here. Like he's like not much like a Big Show and Mark Henry the first time they grabbed me, and I was like, oh no. I mean, Bill's an incredibly powerful individual. He still to this day works out like crazy every single day, keeps himself in tip-top condition.
And you're talking about Goldberg, not me.
Oh, you as well. Also tip-top condition.
Physical specimen, Bill Apter here.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there's no comparison if you were in the conversation, but that's not fair to mere mortals. So we'll stick to Goldberg and Lesnar. But yeah, Goldberg keeps himself in amazing shape to this day. Has always been such an incredible athlete his whole life. Has dedicated his life to the gym. But then there's people that aren't human, like Brock Lesnar, who were just born with these freakish abilities, born so naturally gifted, naturally strong, natural freak athletes, and then they develop that skill. And that's a Brock Lesnar. Like he's somebody, unlike many other people that have grabbed me in the ring and I've thought, oh my goodness, like this is a dangerous individual. I got to be on my toes here. Like he's like not much like a Big Show and Mark Henry the first time they grabbed me, and I was like, oh no, I don't know what I would do if they just decided to start throttling me right now. But I could run away from them. Well, Brock, you could try and run away from him and just chase you down and beat you down. Like he's got the size, the speed, the technique. He's such a freak of nature. And yeah, I don't think there's anybody quite like Brock Lesnar that's ever existed on planet Earth. Well, I don't write the show for one, but two, well, some RK Bro needed someone to step up, and Shinsuke might have been in the shower. He might have been fastening his boots. Maybe he was on the phone to his wife, not paying attention. So Drew McIntyre stepped up and saved RK Bro. I don't know what to tell you. I wanted to make people feel something, get emotionally invested in the characters in the match, but also I say, wow, that was a heck of a match, bell to bell also. And I've heard some of the feedback, like mostly online. Like you can't just take the internet as the be all and end all. It is our loudest, most passionate part of the fan base, and they weren't too sure the match was going to be up to standard. But at the same time, in the live arenas, and I'm listening to the crowd, I could hear the fans cheering Drew McIntyre loudly. I could hear them booing Corbin loudly. So it was working from that perspective. But I wanted to show everybody, and Corbin wanted to show everybody, hey, you put us together, we know what we're doing in that ring. We're going to give you a hell of a match, tell a hell of a story, and create some incredible moments. And throughout that match, the crowd were loud as hell. Unbelievable, actually. I couldn't believe how loud they were inside that stadium. And using his end of days finish, it's never been kicked out of, as a moment where people went into the match just assuming, well, Drew's going to win this one, obviously, but let's see what happens. We got them for a second with that end of days moment. They went, oh, Corbin's got it, boom, and that's what we had them. We hooked them, and that's what we're looking to do. People were lost in the match after that end of days kick out. And then after the match, being able to create a moment where I finally paid off the sword. I've been running around swinging at people. Chances are I'm never going to shank anybody. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I got a chance to kind of pay off the sword by cutting what was supposed to be the top rope. It ended up being the top rope, the second rope, and almost the third rope. It bent around the bottom rope and almost sliced that third rope as well. Like, swords are designed to go with what you hit them with. That was a real sword. It wasn't like a planned stunt, or they didn't rig the ring or whatever. I just wanted a significant moment afterwards where I paid off the sword finally, and we had that match. The crowd were into it. The crowd were phenomenal, actually. Cut the sword, and afterwards I jumped out into the crowd. They were so good, and had a moment with the fans. The first shot is with my wife over my shoulder, Sheamus's fiance beside her, and Jinder's girl beside her. So there's a cool shot with me in front of the three of them with the sword. And I went round the fans. That they were so electric, and it felt so good to have everybody back in a stadium like that at a WrestleMania, and to hear them so invested in Drew McIntyre after the past couple of years. And if you look, a few years prior, they were certainly not reacting like that when I was wrestling Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 35.